Drive, episode 97, and today we're talking about comparing ourselves to others and why you need to stop it. Okay, so first, most people are reliant upon other people's stories, content, lives, actions, events, things like that to tell them what they want. Let me give you an example. So you're watching a reality TV show and they're glorifying a certain type of outfit or activity or behavior as something as desirable, or maybe you're following a celebrity on their social media and their Facebook stories and Instagram stories, and those things are desirable. And so because you're unsure as to what you want, you're trying to take what they like, or at least appear to like, and what makes them happy, or at least what appears to make them happy, and you're trying to add that into your life. And the problem with that, as we all know, it would be the equivalent. Now, look, I'm not the car guy, but it would be the equivalent of taking something from an F-150 and trying to put it into a smart car. Okay, I'm quite certain those two would not mix, right? Because they're two different vehicles, entirely different manufacturers, and so it would you'd have a lot of problems. Well, in mechanics, you're like, well, yeah, that makes sense, okay? But when it comes to our personal life, we often blur those lines a little bit. And a lot of times, because the far majority do it, we all want to make a certain income and have a secure job and a certain office job and drive a certain car and live in a certain neighborhood and hit these certain check boxes of success, right? I just had an in-depth conversation with my family over the holidays about what success looks like, and that might as well be asking what each person's DNA looks like. Because I guarantee you there are a lot of multimillionaires who are absolutely miserable and envy someone with a 9-to-5 who has 4 hours with his family every night. They're out there. I absolutely promise you. And conversely, there are people who have the 9-to-5 and they're miserable because they want something more. So what you need to do is really laser focus in on what it is that you want and what makes you, what it is that you want and your definition of success. Because a lot of times we attach a dollar amount to success. Once I have X amount of dollars, I'll be successful. And I think if you asked everybody, they'll be like, yeah, money doesn't buy happiness. But then they still chase it, and that's their benchmark for success. And so when in reality, what it should be is money really should be very little part of the equation. Now, I believe that money gives you options. Okay, you don't want to you have far less options if you have $0 versus if you have more money. But it should be very clear what your success and what your goals look like. So and that could look something like, if you're a hairstylist, I want to change the way 500 different women look and feel about themselves. If you're if you're a carpenter, I want to rebuild or reshape 1,000 pieces of furniture. Or maybe it's just I need a better work-life balance, or maybe I need a hobby. Okay, if you're working all the time and you don't actually make time for yourself, then whether to work out, have a group of, have a band of brothers that you do things with occasionally. I can't fill your blank for you. And more importantly, all of the Kardashians cannot fill your blank for you, and all of these other celebrities, and The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, and any hip hop artist or pop star today cannot fill in the blank for you. They cannot tell you what you want. They cannot tell you what's going to work for you. And more importantly, even if you do get there and you arrive, and then you're like, man, this is way less fulfilling than I ever thought it would be. And so don't waste years and decades getting there only to chase someone else's definition of success. And stop comparing yourself, because, guys, I'm going to let you in on a secret, okay? There are people who spend a very, very large amount of time curating their social media to make them look far more happy and joyful than they actually are. I read this article about the story of this guy, 3 weeks before his wife left him for another man, cold turkey, she was bragging about how such a great relationship they had on social media. People lie. People don't think it's okay to share that they're having a tough time. People don't think it's okay to say that they messed up and they're at a job that they hate. You know, because we want to fake it. We want to look good. We care what other people think. And the sooner that you stop caring what other people think, then that's true freedom to actually start chasing what you want. Why do you think there's a reason that we do so many of these metro drives wherever I'm at, whatever I look like? Because the bigger picture you can get of myself and Coach Muhammad and all of our other coaches in our team, you know, everyone on there, then it's like, it's a real picture. It's more a real picture. Like sometimes I botch these videos hard, real hard. Like I'm making up words that they're not even in the English language. And you're like, yeah, he just botched it. You're right. I botched it, but I got a video and you're over there watching other people make the videos. Guys, I'm Coach David with Metro Jiu-Jitsu. Please take this advice to heart. Please stop letting other people dictate what works for you and what you should be chasing. And most importantly, please stop faking how wonderful your life is if it's really not on social media. As always, I look forward to working with you guys and see you on the mats.